You cannot be the slave of both God and money. 25th Sunday of Ordinary Time. The Gospel is about how riches and wealth can lead us astray if we are not careful. In the Gospel, we cannot be the slaves of both God and money. The rich man, the dishonest steward, uses the money of the master instead of his own money. Or in other words, he squandered his master's property. It is like a caretaker who uses the property of the boss. He accumulates his wealth and uses up the properties of his master. Talking about money today is a very sensitive topic because the use of money can tell us who we are. Like the person in the parable squandering the master's property cannot often be seen as serious, since it is so small in the eyes, in which it can have other forms in terms of honesty in the workplace, the use of time, that is taking the time of the company to do personal projects, or not doing our responsibilities, or not attending to the needs of others in the time we're supposed to. Having what is sufficient is better than having abundance, because in having less would humble us to use well what we have, and we appreciate what we have and depend more on God who provides. On the other hand, the more we have should make us generous. We can share with those who do not have and at the same time acknowledge that it is God who provides. Or we could fall into the trap of accumulating without seeing the needs of others. We can be easily led astray. The same problem of accumulating wealth is also seen in the first reading. The Lord gave word to Prophet Amos, I will never forget your deeds, you who trample on the needy. In other words, the Lord is not happy with the rich who likes making profit by cheating the poor and needy, using false scales, increasing prices. We see God who cares for us all had a special preference to the poor, the needy, the abandoned, the orphans. As we who have more would not look for the needs of those who have nothing. God as a Father will always move our hearts to reach out to those who are in need, but sad for us who have more and neglect to see the needs of others. This is the problem which St. Paul might have realized in the first letter to Timothy. Pray for everyone to God, who wants everyone to be saved, and advise to pray for the kings, others in authority, so that there may be peace in the society. Although Paul's advice about praying for the authority and different petitions was for the church to continue its work, it is also wealth and riches that the authority can use well, the wealth for the service of the society. Praying is very important because the cries of the poor, the needy, raises up to God, who is both the Father of rich and the poor, can change the hearts of the authority to look into the needs of its citizens. The reading in the Gospel invites us to open our eyes to those who are in need. At the same time, we are also challenged to be honest and use well our resources, both wealth and time, to build the kingdom of God on earth. May God bless us all.